Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan and welcome to the incredibly put together Captain Logan show. Look, as always, it's my chat moderator and my son, my co-host, Jayson. Jayson, we're so professional, man. I had put the regular Geekvolution logo in the wrong place, and you got to see us before you were supposed to see us.
Yes.
Tonight, we're going to play a little game with you. We're going to have some fun for the first hour. I mean, hopefully the whole thing is fun. But we're going to try to make as grand of a list, as big of a list of superheroes, just in general, as humanly possible in an hour. We're going to see what that number is. I hope it's a crazy long number. I'm hoping we can come up with at least a couple of hundred.
Wow,
in an hour.
That's a lot.
But we'll see how we do. And here in a minute, we'll talk about kind of the guidelines for that. We're going to let you guys help us out with it. And thanks for joining us live. If you're here right now, thanks for popping in after the fact. That's awesome as well. Quick plug for Patreon, as always, patreon.com/geekvolution. Just the $2 tier lets you ask us a question every month, and we will make sure and answer it sometime on the program. I just put out feelers for October. We're not actually going to open with the Patreon question tonight or at the start of the show, but we'll do one in the second half when we get into Q&A, when we do Ask Me Anything. Hopefully we'll have some folks that have some topics that you want to talk about, and it can be about anything pop culture related within reason, as always. So stay tuned for the second half, and if you want to leave a super chat, any dollar amount, that guarantees that we'll talk about whatever you want us to talk about. And if it's not related to coming up with a bunch of superheroes in the first hour, we will answer it in the second hour, so don't worry if it doesn't come up right away. Jayson's got some kind of a segment for us in the second hour. I don't even know what that is yet, and we're going to close out the show tonight.
But you can't guess the topic.
Is it superhero related?
No.
Oh, then I can't guess the topic.
Oh.
I have no idea. Is it Star Wars?
No, it's a very me kind of thing.
Is it George Orwell's Animal Farm?
Yep. Got me.
Wow.
No.
Nailed it. And then at the end of the show tonight, we're gonna play out with a song, which we've not done in a long time. We're gonna play something.
You didn't tell me about that. No.
Yes, I did. We rehearsed it. I'm hoping I didn't throw my voice out too much to do it. Anyway, we are excited as always to do the show. Thanks for being here. And now let's go ahead and get right into the lead-in, which will be the entire first hour. And we're just gonna name some superheroes. Jayson, lay out for us the rules, the limitations with this.
Okay, so we're allowed to name characters that if multiple characters share the same name, we're allowed to, if we name one of those characters, then we can name the others.
Yeah.
So like if I say I don't want to give an example though, because
don't forget to do it later.
Yeah. We are not doing anything. I'm guessing we're not going to do any people who don't have superhero names, like, at all. They just have superpowers, but they don't have, like, superhero names. I don't know how many of those
we can be somewhat loose with that. So I don't think we'll forget these characters. To backtrack for a second, and for instance, with what Jayson was just talking about, if we say Barbara Gordon, then we can say Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown, etc., etc. But you can also just say the mantle of a superhero, and that will count for the one. Yeah. So if you say Batgirl, even if you didn't know the character's name, obviously we do, there would have to be one that isn't the other ones that you name, if that makes any sense. But I think most of the time we'll know them.
Yeah, I think most of the time.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So the big thing that we're going to avoid is tokusatsu's, Power Rangers type shows, characters that don't have a unique superhero name in and of themselves. So you can't just say Red Ranger, and we're not going to say all of the individual names of Power Rangers, because we're going to save that to maybe do it another time. That just seems like a separate thing. So obviously that is superhero, but it would be a little silly if we spent a lot of our time just going through a bunch of those. Yeah. And by the same token, we're not going to do like the Planeteers from Captain Planet. So we can say Captain Planet.
Yeah.
That is a superhero with a unique name. And it also doesn't have to be a character that even has a secret identity necessarily.
Right.
But if you want to be, I guess I'm just saying, if you want to be distinct about it, where you say several characters with the same mantle, you've got to know their names.
Yeah.
So that's how we're doing that. It also doesn't have to be a character that only... Oh, thanks, Alex Barron. I never would have come up with that one. What was I going to say? So no tokusatsu stuff. It doesn't have to be only comic first. It can be characters that were introduced in movies and TV shows, but it has to be more in like a comic vein than a like, again, Japanese or tokusatsu sort of vein, only in that it has a name in the first place.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Now, I think you could say maybe like, I guess you could say Kamen Rider if you wanted to, because that is like a singular character. But I think I'm going to avoid that. I think we'll just do American stuff, for the most part, or just singular characters with unique names, right? This is going to be pretty broad. We always have those arguments about what counts as a superhero and what doesn't, and some of that will probably come up here, but I don't want to get too in the weeds with that argument. As we go. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get right into it, Jayson. The way I want to do this is we're going to be kind of systematic about it. Jayson and I are going to go back and forth. We're not going to be competitive about it, and if one of us is taking too long, the other one can maybe throw something out. Yeah. But I want to at least occasionally give the audience a turn also. So if you guys, we don't have a lot of people watching yet, but if you guys think of things that we've not thought of yet, feel free to throw it out, and then we'll come to you maybe every couple of rounds and go, does the audience have something we've not said yet? And then we'll pick from one of them, and then we'll keep going so that you guys can help us out and we can make this kind of a communal experience. Yeah. As much as humanly possible. Yeah. Okay, Jayson, are you ready? Mm-hmm. So, the first question with this is how, what is our strategy? Are we just going to start throwing stuff out?
I'm throwing stuff out.
Or, and like, you'll probably trigger things that I'll think. Because I was thinking,
we're gonna trigger each other too.
Probably the most, you're going to make me so angry, you're just going to trigger me. I think one way we could have gone about this is try to knock down everything in movies first. Yeah. And then backtrack. But yeah. I think you will say things that will make me think of other things that I might not have thought of if we did it that way.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna already be like, okay, now we're in like a Marvel section. And then
yeah. Okay, well, Alex Barron started with Superman. We never would have thought of that, so let's start there. There's Superman.
There you go.
So we're going to write these all on the screen and keep track of the numbers. I'll let you go next, Jayson.
Booster Gold.
Oh my god, not Booster Gold. Okay, well then I'm going to say, because we just reviewed some Death of Superman stuff the other day, get into obscure early 90s Justice League. Let's go with Bloodwind. Yeah. All right, your turn.
Kilowog.
Amalgamation, so that thumbnail was not amalgam related. No, I just needed something with a bunch of DC and Marvel heroes. Hi.
Oh, does amalgam count?
I think amalgam absolutely counts.
Okay.
Yeah, so what did you say?
Kilowog.
Kilowog. Okay, well then, I don't know if that's how you spell Kilowog. Then I'm going to go with, see, now I got to deal with spelling, so I'm thinking I shouldn't have put this on the screen. Then I'm going to say John Stewart, Green Lantern. Is John Stewart not with an H, right?
Not with an H.
This is a spelling bee at the same time. Okay, go ahead.
Kyle
Rayner, and then I'm going to say...
That has a Y in...
Oh, God. It does, doesn't it?
Yep.
This is the worst part of this. See, I'm going to be so self-conscious about this. Now I'm thinking we should just...
No,
I wonder if I even want to put this on the screen yet. Or keep this on the screen.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe we should just keep track of the numbers, just tally it.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know if I want to do this now. Or, I mean, I'm going to do this, but I don't know if I want to do it that way. Oh, well, we'll keep it going for right now. Let's go with Guy Gardner. Although, it also takes longer to have to type them all.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of
but I don't know if we're going to remember all the ones that we've already said.
That's true, too. Maybe we do need to...
All right. Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan. Yeah, we probably do need to record them. Amalgamation, then put Logo, the new amalgam from Deadpool Batman.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Logo. Sure. All right. It's the audience's turn, and there's Logo. Yes, Logo, who is Logan and Lobo together.
Yes.
Is it your turn? Or did you say Hal Jordan?
I said Hal Jordan.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go with Lobo the Duck.
Yeah.
Lobo the Duck.
You know what I'm gonna say?
You go ahead.
Lobo.
Oh, just straight up. Now, Lobo is very often not really a hero. He tends to be more of a villain and anti-hero.
Okay, but is Lobo
but
the
if
Duck?
Lobo the... Yeah, I mean, he's had his own book quite a bit. We're going to be pretty loose with this. Because we'll still include characters like, of course, the Punisher.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. I know we've been in DC land, but I went ahead and...
Miss Marvel.
Or Hitman.
Hitman, yep.
Miss Marvel. Well, then, of course, there's Captain Marvel. And there are different Captain Marvels. So that one, I'm going to say Marvel. Mm-hmm. Marvel. And then you can have the other one.
Okay.
Who is...
Carol
Danvers. Yes.
I almost said Kyle Rayner again.
Kyle Danvers.
Danvers.
Mutali says Resurrection Man. He stole one of mine, of course, but that's fine. Resurrection Man. Let's go with Linda Danvers, Supergirl. Mm-hmm. Linda Danvers. And Kara Zor-El. Sorry, I'm stealing your turn, but I figure I might as well get him in there. All right, go ahead. You throw something out.
Cassandra Cain.
Cassandra Cain. Mutali also said that, but of course you were going to do that pretty quick. Cassandra Cain. Well, let's go ahead and get our Batgirls knocked out then. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have Barbara Gordon. Barbara. You guys are going to hear all this typing. It's fantastic. This will be the most listenable on a headset. Don't get ahead of us. So, Barbara Gordon, Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown.
Yep.
Are there any other Batgirls? Those are the three.
Those are the three
big
main ones.
Do you want to go ahead and start hitting more Bat Family stuff here then?
Sure. Batman.
Batman. And then how about Batwing, just because it's in my head right now. Nightwing.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. Dick Gordon.
Dick Gordon. Dick Grayson.
Wow.
Now we could say Jim Gordon Batman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Could say that because he was Batman at one point.
Right.
So that makes him a superhero during that period.
Superboy.
Superboy. Now there are a couple of Superboys. You've got the Connor Kent version. Whoa. What happened there? Sorry, something weird has happened with my keyboard here.
You have to press the X.
Oh, up here. Yeah. Okay. Very strange. So there's the Connor Kent version, and then obviously Clark is Superboy at one point. Is there another Superboy besides them? I think there might actually be. Somebody can tell me, because I think there's a character that was in the Supergirl TV show that I think might have been a Superboy. I cannot remember. Let's go back to the comments here real quick. Jason Todd, of course.
Yep. And Tim Drake. And Damian Wayne. Favorite.
Yeah, Damian Wayne. And then we want to get in Carrie Kelly.
Yep.
Carrie Kelly. Whatever.
Aquaman.
Duke Thomas.
Yeah, Duke Thomas.
Who I realize that's not a superhero name. He, I think, finally took a mantle, and I can't remember what it is now.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody help me out with. Was it the Signal? Is Duke the Signal? I think that's right. The Signal. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm off base on that. Other Bat Family characters. Red Hood.
Red Hood. Well,
sometimes. I mean, he pals around with them sometimes. Like, he's very anti-hero, but...
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We said Nightwing and we said Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
And we said Jason Todd and Red Hood.
Oh, we already said Jason Todd.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry, I missed that. Jason Todd as a Robin, but he's also Red Hood. That's one character.
Yeah.
And Red Hood hasn't been a mantle, as far as I know, that other characters have had.
Yeah.
So you're right on that. But I do feel like we can say Barbara Gordon twice with Oracle.
Okay.
No?
No.
This does get a little bit complicated.
I don't think so. I think we're
Like,
counting one, like,
Are we
each
naming
slot is one character.
That's a question. Are we naming characters or are we naming mantles?
No, we're naming characters.
I kind of hate to not have Oracle in there.
We have Oracle in there.
I know, but I want to write her name down.
Oracle.
So I'm gonna Oracle up here. Okay, okay.
But
you're right.
Dick Grayson and Nightwing. Is that?
Oh, did I? Well, Dick Grayson is Robin.
Right.
But you're right. Okay. Oh, this is complicated. Why are we doing this exercise? Okay.
And then instead of Nightwing, put Aquaman.
Just right in the middle of the Bat family?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, why not? And then down here I'll put Aqualad, because why not? Aqualad. Okay, and then we're just all over the place. Wonder Woman.
Shazam.
Wonder Girl. We should get back to Bat family, though.
Okay.
Because I'm sure there's stuff we're missing. You said Shazam. Okay, Mutale, Mr. Terrific. Let's hit some other stuff in the help me out with the comments.
Cinematographic
Cyborg, not to be confused with Cyborg Superman. Although they're all throwing Steel. Who is, of course,
I'm Cyborg Superman.
John Henry Irons.
Yes.
What other Green Lanterns did we miss? There's a couple of more recent ones that I'm just not immediately remembering their names. So maybe somebody can help me in the comments. Austin, fine, I'll throw in Man-Thing, but we're kind of in DC territory right now. But I'll go ahead and say Swamp Thing while we're there. Right? Mutali says Peacemaker. Thanks for that.
Yep.
Okay, what else?
I was trying to think of some other. Deathstroke.
Well, Deathstroke's not usually a hero, though.
Ah, crap.
But
we have Peacemaker, though.
Well, yeah, yeah, it's complicated.
It's hard because it's like
Deathstroke's almost never an actual superhero. Okay. I mean, he's like a big Teen Titans villain.
Right.
That's not even on the fence, I don't think. Like I would almost put Deadshot in before Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. I think I meant Deadshot.
But... Let's throw in Deadshot. We'll see what people think about Deathstroke. I don't know. It gets complicated. Simon Baz, thank you for that. I just couldn't think of that guy's name. That's a Green Lantern. And then I can't think of Vigilante. Thanks, Austin. I can't think of the Far Sector version of Green Lantern. I was trying to think of her name. She keeps showing up and everything. Lately, Red Tornado. Thanks, Played Out. Austin, Peacemaker is traditionally a superhero, though. I agree. Says Deathstroke and Deadshot aren't really. Yeah, Deadshot. I thought I could throw in just because Suicide Squad has had movies and he was one, and they're sort of superheroes in that, even though they're anti-heroes, because they're played too much like superheroes. So you about have to count them if you're going to put in the Punisher and characters like that. In my mind, and then characters like Judge Dredd. Like, is that really a superhero? It counts as far as movies go. So like, I would throw it in. Stuff like that. I'm just going to throw in stuff while I'm thinking about it, like Witchblade, RoboCop. Spawn. People are going to give us so much crap for RoboCop. Spawn. Now, the question is, can I put in other Spawns? Like, if Spawn counts, because that's so on the fence, does Medieval Spawn count? Does, like there's some other, there's some other Spawns, so, like, that's a question. Angela... And I'm also going to say Marvel's Angela. Yeah. Because those are kind of different characters now.
Yeah.
Hilariously. Thor while I'm there. Lady Sif.
Okay.
And then you've got Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill. Squirrel Girl. You just throw them out. We were going back and forth. I feel like we're going to get a lot more done if we just throw stuff
Iron
out.
Man.
Jessica Cruz. I don't think we said that yet. Oh, SS Jerry, that's great. He said Jessica Cruz and Jones. Fantastic. Now, Jessica Jones doesn't have a superhero name, but I think she's still got a count.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Okay.
That goes against what we said, but I'm not going to counter out because of that. Same thing with Luke Cage, although he has in the past been Power Man.
Power Man, yeah. All right, Iron Man.
Wow, I never would have thought of that. Well done. Iron Man.
Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Rocket Raccoon. Steve Rogers. Captain America, and then
Sam Wilson.
What? And then U.S. Agent. U.S. Agent. And I'm not really thinking of his name right off, but there's the one. Yeah, go ahead.
Grant Gardner, Captain America.
Oh, that's great. You always go for that. Okay, we are about 20 minutes into the show, and we've already got 66. We're in pretty good shape here, I feel like.
Mutala says.
Jayson, Star-Lord.
Bat says Flash.
Batwoman. Okay, let's go through flashes.
Okay.
So you got your Barry Allen.
Yep. You got Bart Allen.
I'm not being totally consistent with the way I'm writing this, but I'm just typing fast. Bart Allen, Barry Allen. Now we're just going through dialogue that Brandon had at the end of the movie. Wally West.
Jay
Garrick. Well done. I'm sure there's others. Black Widow. Thanks, Matale. And then there's a couple Black Widows. So you got Natasha. Is that how you spell her name?
Yeah.
How do you spell her last name?
Belova.
I actually never remember that. Because that's a character that's like relatively
Cinemagraphic says
new
War
to
Machine.
Me. War Machine.
Groot. Drax. Gamora.
Nebula. Not always, but especially by MCU. She is.
Yeah.
Black Bolt.
Yes. Professor X.
There was one. Oh, don't get an X-Men quite yet, because there was one I was trying to think of just a second ago. That's not. Oh, the Sentry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna throw my back out trying to do this. Okay.
Oh, are we gonna?
I already got Rocket. Nicholas Bodo. Orion.
Does Bucky Barnes count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Winter Soldier is sometimes a superhero, especially by the time you get to Thunderbolts in the movies, and then he is a sidekick in his own right. So there's that.
Until says Green Arrow.
Hulk. Green Arrow, and then Red Arrow.
Yep. Played Out says Martian Manhunter.
Bug from Guardians. I don't know that character right off, Austin.
Bug?
Yeah, or I'm not. Mantis. I think that was in the Abnett Landing run, and I've probably read that character, and I just can't remember now. It's been so many years at this point.
Cosmo?
Ambush Bug. Cosmo. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, Crypto. Streaky the Super Cat.
Yep.
Streaky. And then help me out with... Wait. Because there's some other ones. Ace... The Bat Hound.
I mean, there are a lot.
There are a lot of those.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Who's the dog from the Inhumans?
I have no idea.
With the fork on his head. Somebody help me out. I can't think of his name. Adam Warlock. Thank you, Mutale.
Yeah, that's his name.
Warlock. No, that's not his name. Amadeus Cho is a Hulk. Amadeus Cho.
Nicholas Boda, Zatanna.
Zatanna, thank you for that.
Cinematographic, Ray Palmer.
I'm gonna keep 100. Getting random. Yeah, we're at 100.
The Tick.
I'm gonna go for Hancock, and then I'm going to say yes, the Tick, of course. And I was gonna launch into some Tick heroes.
Yeah.
And I'll do that in a second. But I was also somebody said Invincible. Let me throw that in because I like having those next to each other. Invincible.
Wow, you were able to actually go through his name without...
Mr. Incredible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, crap.
And then Dash. And Elastigirl.
What's the...
Elastigirl. What's the
baby's name?
Jack.
Jack.
Does that baby have a superhero name? That baby doesn't actually have a superhero name. But I guess
that his name?
That's just his name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
never watched that movie.
You've never watched that movie? You've never seen The Incredibles?
No.
I feel like a horrible parent now. It's a wonderful movie. I need to show you that. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I feel terrible now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Gazer Beam is good. Yeah, Frozone I was trying to think of. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Mutala Lockjaw.
Thank you. God, that was driving me crazy. Lockjaw.
I didn't realize that was from Inhumans.
Medusa. That's Inhumans. Medusa. If anybody can think of any of the Eternals, Icarus, I know that one.
Black Panther.
Baku.
Friggin', what's the Spider-Man character? White Tiger.
Oh, that's good. White Tiger. Well, then I'll throw in Bronze Tiger.
Amalgamation.
I feel like Bronze
Dark
Tiger
Claw.
has sometimes sort of been a... If we want to get into those yet, yeah, Dark Claw. Let me start blowing through some tick, though. I don't know, does Bloodshot count? He got a movie. I think we can kind of count him. Yeah. And then...
I thought we already said that.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a different character. Oh, wait.
No. Someone said it in the chat, but I don't
know if we
caught it.
Oh, maybe not. Because I was thinking of... Blood Sport and Bloodshot. Did we say...
We said Bloodshot, but not Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, okay. And like, he's not really a superhero, but again, it was a Suicide Squad movie. He was a protagonist. I don't know. Can we count it? Kinda, sorta. Okay. Anyway,
Arthur.
Yeah. Let's blow through some
does that count?
tick heroes. Yeah, we're gonna be loose on that whole thing. So Arthur.
Carmelita.
Yeah, I guess that counts. And then you get into Sewer Urchin. Yep. Let's actually name some heroes with names.
Yeah.
I can't spell
Captain
Urchin,
Liberty.
folks. You're going to throw me off jumping to different versions of things. Yeah. And then Batman. Hold on. But let's make sure that we're saying Deflator. I gotta spell it. God bless him.
Good job.
That's pretty close. I think that's right. Okay, Deflator Mouse, and then American Made. American. We've lost our arms. And then help me go through the Civic-Minded 5.
Oh, I don't remember a single one.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No.
Carpeted Man and Feral Boy.
Yeah.
And the Four-Legged Man, and Jungle Janet, I believe is her name. And then you have Bipolar Man, and then you have the Human
I was about to say Human Bullet, I couldn't think of...
And then you've got,
oh, wait,
There's a lot of tick ones. Big Shot. Mutali says One Punch Man, but I think we're avoiding Japanese stuff generally for this particular exercise. Can I say Diabolic, though?
Yeah, you can say Diabolic.
Okay.
And Mutali says Hercules.
Mr. Terrific, I think I got in there already, did I not?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, Hercules, yes, that is an Avenger.
Push DX says Cersei from Eternals.
Vision, Circe, thank you. Boy, I'm throwing my voice out. I don't know if we're going to be able to do our song. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of talking. Okay, help me go through... I can maybe get back to some tick. What is the name of the Superman type character in the Amazon show? Superion.
Yeah, Superion.
Superion.
What's the... I just can't get out of bed.
Bipolar Man. I already got
Dang
that
it.
one.
Dang
Yeah,
it.
sorry. And then there's well, it's I'll think of it later. We should get into some other stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
Cyclops.
So yeah, I was gonna say let's do some X-Men. Let's do some Avengers. Cyclops.
Jubilee. Rogue. Gambit.
Gambit. Give me some more X-Men. Dazzler. I thought you said Worf for a second.
Worf.
My favorite X-Man. Hey, there's a crossover. That does happen.
Yes.
We should get into some amalgam at some point too.
Super Soldier.
Super Soldier. No, yeah, not yet though. Not yet. Let's do.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Before that though, this order is the best.
Madam Web.
Stop it! Why does my screen keep locking up? Okay, I'm pressing a weird button here. Madam Web. Stop it.
Nicholas Bono says Nightcrawler.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Okay.
Wolverine. Nightcrawler. I hope this is fun for anybody else. Angel.
I can't say Archangel.
Do we... Hey, question.
Yeah.
Do we count Buffy and Angel as superheroes?
No.
Oh, I typically do, but we don't have to include them. Daisy Johnson / Quake from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, that's good. We'll throw her in there.
Cinematographics says Colossus. And we should finally get Deadpool.
Doctor
Strange.
Daredevil, Elektra, Doctor Strange, Fate.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. 154. We're rolling here. This has been pretty good.
Psylocke.
Oh my god. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Can we switch it up a little bit?
Hang on. I'm trying to spell Psylocke. Yeah, go ahead.
Raphael. Donatello.
I guess we can do this. Yeah, Donatello.
Leonardo. Michelangelo. Venus.
Oh my god, Venus de Milo?
Yeah.
And then Casey Jones. And then in Turtles you have the... Oh, what is the name of that robot guy? My brain is fried down with as many things as we've written down already. Almost need to regroup somewhere. You keep taking me in different directions.
I'm so sorry.
It's nuts. I can't think of it.
I'm just okay. Doing it. Mr. Fantastic.
Ant-Man. I don't think we did Ant-Man yet, right?
No, we didn't.
Mr. Fantastic.
We did Adam, but not Ant. Mr. Fantastic.
Invisible Woman. Some of these I've put in the actual names, and some of them I haven't.
Yeah.
Just because we're trying to roll here.
Have we said Spider-Man?
Did we get the thing?
No.
No, I don't think we said Spider. And then, like, how many of the Spider people are we gonna go through
Miles Morales.
Now?
Yeah, right now.
Nicholas Boto said Splinter. I think he counts as much as the Turtles would.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm. All right, Miles Morales. Go Spider.
Okay, Spider-Gwen. Spider-Man Noir.
Yep. Spider-Pig.
Yeah, not Spider-Pig, Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Pig is in the Simpsons movie, and that doesn't count. Let me save this while I'm thinking about it, because that'd be bad. A bunch of superheroes.
Mm-hmm. Spider-Man.
Homelander. Yeah, I guess you got to go to that show.
Mm-hmm. Cinematography says Hellboy.
Hellboy, yes, of course.
Metallica says Storm.
I guess you could say Abe Sapien if you can say Hellboy. Storm we hadn't said yet. That's pretty crazy.
Cinematography says Quicksilver. Do we say the Hulk?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Do we say She-Hulk?
No.
Okay. Nicholas Bono says Rorschach.
Rorschach, yeah. Close enough. And okay, let's go through Watchmen now, shall we?
Owl.
Silk Spectre. Night Owl. Dollar Bill.
The Naked Blue Man.
That is Dr. Manhattan.
I haven't read Watchmen in like.
What would be great is if I couldn't think of it, I just wrote Naked Blue Man asterisk. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
And then we have the comedian.
Yes. My favorite superhero.
I got one of the old ones with Dollar Bill. Hooded Justice. Hooded Justice.
Blade.
Amalgamation. We will get to the amalgam stuff in a second. I spelled Night Owl wrong. Let me fix that. He's right about that. Night Owl. Blade has nothing to do with anything that we're doing right now.
I'm just
I got Electra already, but I spelled it wrong because I'm an idiot. I spelled it with a K. I don't think it is with a K. Whatever.
It is with a K.
Maybe I'm right in the first place. What the hell is Sister Night? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's with a K.
Oh, okay, good.
Electra's with a K.
Ozymandias. Mm-hmm. He was a superhero. He became the villain, but it still counts because he was for a while.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I need a second. I need a second here. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go through some amalgam. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Amazon. Spider Boy. Well, I already got Dark Claw earlier, I want to say.
And you already got Doctor Strange Fate. And you already got...
Yes.
You already got Logo.
Logo and Lobo the Duck.
Lobo the Duck, yep.
What are some other amalgamations?
I don't know.
It's not even coming to my brain right now. I don't know. Can we count Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then with that, I guess we should get in Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Who is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Oh, Sister Night from HBO Watchmen. That's true. I wasn't even thinking about her.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Shadow.
Oh, in that case...
Does that count?
Sure. Yeah. Shadow. In that case, who's the glass guy, the mirror head guy in the HBO Watchmen series? I just can't think of his name right now. Darkwing Duck, I was gonna say. I wish somebody hadn't beaten me to that. Darkwing Duck. People like to say Inspector Gadget. Do we count Inspector Gadget?
Sure. Radioactive Man.
Oh, good. Radioactive Man. Bartman.
Yep. Darkman.
Darkman.
Robert G. Durant. No.
He's the bad guy. Blank Man.
Metallic says the Spirit.
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, we're at 200. I said I wanted at least a couple hundred. We got 20 minutes left in the show, and we hit that already.
Metallic says Wonder Man.
Meteor Man. Wonder Man. Good call. Does Catwoman count?
Sure.
I mean, she got her own crappy movie as kind of a superhero, so I think we have to count her just based on that. Duff Man is good. I mean, he's a mascot superhero, but I think we can still kind of count it.
Yeah.
Freakazoid.
Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider.
Spider-Man 2099.
Thank you very much for that, Spider-Man 29. I would have been very remiss if I had missed that. The Phantom.
Blade 2099.
Thank you, Cinematographic. Huntus says Bible Man. Thank you, sir.
Played Out says Shang-Chi.
Thank you so much for that. My fingers are gonna fall off.
Yeah. Wait, I had one. Okay,
Rocketeer is good. Cinematographic.
Cinematographic also says the Phantom.
I got that.
You already got that?
I just got that. Speed Demon. Thank you, Amalgam. Amalgam's gonna do all of our amalgams for us.
Mikey's favorite.
What?
Ghost Rider.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Yeah. Ghost Rider. I'm gonna go back to some X-Men. Gold Balls.
Gold Balls?
Yeah, can't forget about Gold Balls. That's a Bendis creation.
Really? That's insane.
And then there's Phantomax. Phantomax is awesome if you've never read him. And then there's Iceman. I don't think we've said Beast yet.
We did.
We said Beast?
Yeah, we said Beast.
Where?
With all the other...
We didn't say Iceman.
No, we didn't.
Help me out.
Okay.
No,
it was
didn't.
in the chat, and I said
Yeah, I missed it. Sorry about that, guys. Beast.
Yeah, Nicholas put we put in RoboCop.
Oh my God, it happened again.
Okay, Batman Beyond. What's his name?
Terry McGinnis.
Sorry, I'm all over the place.
No, that's all right. It's what you're thinking of, and that happens with this exercise.
What?
Batman Beyond. There was one. The only problem with that is there was something else that I had in my head, and I can't. Oh, Morph. No, you said Morph.
I said Morph.
Did I write it down when you said it? Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of other. I mean, there's obviously a bunch of X-Men that we haven't said yet. Sasquatch. Why not? Sasquatch.
Jean
and
Grey.
Jean Grey and X-23. Did we even say Wolverine?
Yeah, we did.
Are you sure I wrote it down?
I'm not sure.
It'd be pretty nuts if I missed that, obviously. But
I mean, we said logo, so
right, but right that we already got it. We already got it because we said that.
Okay, well I thought we wrote it down along with the other X-Men.
Well, here's Professor X here. I don't see it.
No. Yeah,
I don't think I ever said it. Well, you guys were throwing so many things at me at once here.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss some stuff. Okay. Wolverine. Okay, I'm going to go really obscure, and I'm going to say Shay Khan the Forever Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Suck on that. Wolfsbane. Sunspot.
Sunspot, yeah.
Sunspot. Thanks, Mutai. Ryukin Dojo. Good to see you again, man. Thanks for coming in. Kick-Ass, Hit Girl. Thank you guys for that. Awesome. Or thank you, Ryukin, for thinking of that. He came in for the Street Fighter show the other day.
Oh, nice.
Which was really cool. Oh, he's back here cheating. Look at him. Look at him. He's freaking cheating. Well,
I didn't get anything from that.
You know what? I don't think there's anything stopping me from going. Bubbles.
Oh, yeah, Buttercup.
Buttercup. Blossom. The Infraggable Kronk.
Crunk?
Yes. From the Justice Friends in Cartoon Network. I was thinking of Powerpuff Girls and of Dexter's Laboratory. Mm-hmm. So you had the Infraggable Kronk, and you had Major Glory, and Valhalla. And then Major Glory makes me think of Major Victory, who is a Marvel character, but there's also a Major Victory from, of all things, Stan Lee's Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
Oh yeah, are we gonna
which was
do that?
Which was a reality show, and all those people made up their own characters. They're fictitious characters that they pretended to be in that show. So I feel like I can go to some of those.
Yeah, you totally can.
So that would give us flashback. No, not flashback.
I don't remember any of them.
Oh, crap. Well, I'll definitely be able to think of some of them. It's just been a while. But one of them, God, it's been forever. Fat Mama was one. I remember that. And oh God, it's been too. I wish Sarah was. I wish your mom was down here because she would remember these better than me. I think Flashback was it Flashback, or did he have a different name? I can't remember. Well, anyway, let's think of some other stuff. Impulse. And did we say Plastic Man?
No, we didn't say Plastic Man.
Okay. Detachable Kid is good, Mutale. Detachable Kid. I'm sure I missed some things people said in here.
Man.
Resurrection Man I got already. Red Mist. He's going to Kick-Ass stuff. Red Mist. Polka Dot Man. Rat Catcher. I mean, again, I think if they were in that movie, I can kind of count them. King Shark, we've been playing more as a villain here and there. Can I say that? Mm-hmm. And I guess then I got to go to Jeff the Land Shark.
Yeah.
Because that's been real big lately. Calendar Man's not really a hero, though, writer.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse is good.
Michele says Bishop.
Nice thinking there. Oh, how could we forget Bishop?
And Cable.
Bishop. Cable. Forge.
Forge, yep.
Forge. Yeah, we're just doing heroes, guys, or at least... Yeah, there's some things that are debatable, but that one not so much. Oh my god, I need a second win here. Jane Foster Thor?
Yep. What's the female Hawkeye?
That is... I mean, I know it. But give me a second, because I was also thinking of Green Hornet.
Yes, yes.
Oh, there was an obscure guy that I wanted to throw in that is just not coming to my brain right now.
I have one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost! Wonderful, thank you. Would have sucked if we hadn't gotten Space Ghost. I got Iceman already, thank you. Dead Man is great. Ryukin, awesome. Dead Man. Colossus we got already. Kate Bishop is who you were trying to think of, Jason.
Thank you.
Kate Bishop, Hawkeye. Oh yeah, I gotta say Kato if I'm gonna say Green Hornet. Yeah, thanks for that. Played out. Everybody's so helpful, and I know people have said stuff that I've missed. Feel free to scroll up and try to find some stuff people have said that we missed. We got 11 minutes left, Jason.
Matthew Bates says Black Lightning.
Oh, yep, that's good.
Does Phil Coulson count?
Phil Coulson's not really a superhero. I mean, I guess as much as Nick Fury is, so I guess I can throw that in. Yeah. Static Shock. The Lone Ranger. Good job, Cinematographic and Mutale. Lone Ranger. We already got... did we get Zorro? Haven't said Zorro yet.
Zorro?
No, Zorro's not come up. And we haven't said the Gray Ghost.
Yes.
Luke Cage is in there already. Yeah. 559. Appreciate that. Iron Fist. Thank you.
I was about to say Iron Fist.
Writer. Iron Fist. Okay, I think a good strategy right now would be to go back to movies and think of anybody we've not said yet, right?
Right.
So Black Adam, who like shouldn't count, but they played him as more of a hero in that stupid movie. So
right.
I'm gonna put him in there, I guess. And then if you go back to
okay, so we haven't said Huntress.
What have we not said? Oh yeah, God, Huntress. And Black Canary.
Black Canary, yeah.
And there's like multiple Black Canaries. Like with Black Canary, I can say Dinah Lance and Sarah Lance. Sarah Lance, Black Canary, and then we haven't got the Atom. Mm-hmm. This is hilarious what I did with this. I just flipped them.
Gwenpool.
That was dumb. The Atom.
No, we got the Atom.
Did we?
Yeah.
When did we say the Atom?
I
never wrote him down.
You wrote his alternate.
Which is what?
ID. Well, now I'm forgetting what it was.
Or no, I'm sorry, not the Atom, but the Atom. No, I never said the Atom.
Okay, you wrote down.
I guarantee I never said that.
Friggin' Ray Palmer.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, but it's okay.
I didn't think I did. Anyway,
it was in like the first 100.
Ray Palmer. Yeah. I never wrote that down. Unless I was just writing so fast I don't even remember doing it. I am positive Ray Palmer never came up.
Look,
we can look it up later. Oh shoot, you're right. Okay, never mind. We got that already.
Okay, Devil Dinosaur.
Goliath.
Yeah, Goliath.
Devil Dinosaur is good, which lets you say both Moon Boy and Moon Girl.
And Moon Knight. Does that count?
Oh, Moon Knight, yeah. Hold on. Let me fix this. 277, Moon Girl, Moon Knight.
Echo.
Hold on. Moon Knight, Misty Knight.
Yeah.
Is she spelled with a K? I don't even remember.
I know Moon Knight is spelled with a K, but...
Oh, shit. You're right. I'm not supposed to swear on the show. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Moon Knight, Misty Knight. What else did you just say that I
Jerry
missed?
says
No.
Starfire.
What did you say that I just missed though?
Oh, Echo.
Beast Boy. Did I say Beast Boy already?
No.
Echo.
I just completely forgot about the Teen Titans.
Knight and Squire.
Raven.
Squire. 285. Gotham and Gotham Girl. Yeah. Gotham Girl. Frickin' Kite Man.
Yeah.
I hate him, but he's sort of a hero, I guess, now. Anyway, I'm sorry. Raven. Help me out.
Oh, thank you, 559 No Words.
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger. It's nice that you can get 2 characters out of these.
Because I was trying to think of Cloak and Dagger, but I haven't read a single Cloak.
Maybe we can get this at least to 300 here. We've got like 7 minutes.
Yeah, we can do that.
290. Hopefully I'm not off on my numbers here because I'm going so fast. What did you just say?
Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger, and then help me out with the Wonder Twins. That's Jan and Jace, right?
I don't know what those are.
Or is Jan and Jace the Space Ghost?
I think those are the Space Ghost.
Well, they're wearing masks. They count. What are the? Somebody help me out with the Wonder Twins. I can't think of their names right now.
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
What's the
Yeah, that's good.
The
Brainiac 5 is from the. Did we say Saturn Girl already? I can't remember if that came up.
What's the 2000s?
Sorry, I'm suddenly thinking of Legion.
What's the 2000s animated character that turns into different things? I think he has a number in his Ben 10.
Ben 10. Somebody said that earlier, and I forgot to write it down. I didn't get to it. 297. Okay, let's see what else people are saying here.
Metallic Constantine.
Cannonball, yeah. Cannonball. Constantine. Thank you. Constantine. And then let's say Venom and Agent Venom.
Agent Venom.
Spider-Punk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's other Spider-Man variations we've not thought of yet. Oh, the Ray is good. Played out. Thanks for that. The Ray. Vixen?
Oh, Vision.
I said Vision. I did get him earlier.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch I thought I got. I thought I got her. Maybe not.
I'm not sure.
We'll go back and make sure we don't have any repeats, but
yeah.
Scarlet Witch. Spider-Ham we got already. Okay, great. Red Hulk. Does Red Hulk count as a superhero? Are there places where he's heroic? I don't even know. I don't know what Kevin 11 is. That's from Ben 10, right? Is that a hero? I just don't know that show well enough. I've seen a little bit of it now, but I know there's tick stuff that I didn't get to.
Did you get both Hawkman and Hawkgirl?
I don't think I got Hawkgirl. Did I even get Hawkman?
I thought you got Hawkman or Hawkgirl, but not Hawkman.
I don't think I got. I don't think I did. One of them I missed.
Okay.
Stargirl. Thank you. That's good. Stargirl. And Stargirl got her own TV show. I'm surprised I didn't even think of that. Human Target. Hulkling, says writer. Yeah, that counts.
Silver Surfer count?
Silver Surfer, of course. Oh yeah. Full on. Yeah, Carter Hall is Hawkman. If you think of another Hawkman, though, I can put it in. I don't think we did any of the Blue Beetles, though.
Nope.
People said them, but I think I missed them. Blue Beetle.
Oh crap! I used to remember all of them.
Help me out with that. So that's gonna be
I don't remember any of them.
Jaime Reyes.
Yep, that's the modern one.
Reyes, and then and then what's the Ted Cord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ted Cord, and then I can't remember the original.
It's.
Oh yeah, John Kent. Thanks, Avatar. John Kent, Superboy.
Dan Garrett. Blue Beetle.
What's that?
Dan Garrett.
Did you look it up?
No. I had a weird like public domain superhero phase. I don't.
We said Blade. We did get that one. Yep. Sandman. And if Dream counts, that's a separate character. Because there's two different Sandmans. Yeah, I had that question earlier about whether all the spawns count. Because you have, like, Medieval Spawn, and you have Dark Ages Spawn, who is... What is that guy's name? Covenant.
Because you also have...
Covenant, Spawn, and I don't know if Redeemer counts. Not really. He's kind of a bad guy in that.
Because then you have all the, like, public domain, like, Lev Gleason stuff.
I don't know what that means.
All the, like, 30s stuff, like,
We got the flashes, guys.
Oh, God, I don't even remember anything now. There's another Daredevil that has a boomerang that's not Marvel, but his name is...
Oh, Diffuser is one of the heroes in that Who Wants to Be a Superhero show. I just remembered that one.
Bart Hill is Daredevil.
Oh, weird.
But the Lev Gleason one.
You're sure that's what it's called?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. How do you know that?
Bart Hill, but also Bill Hart.
Really?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's also a Daredevil?
Yeah, he's also called Double Dare sometimes.
But is that a different character?
Later. Yeah, it's a different character. It's not even Marvel.
No, but I mean Bill Hart. Is that a different character from Bart Hill?
No, that's the same character.
Oh, you gotta help me. You gotta tell me that.
We
got Kick-Ass. Oh, The Mask is good. We got 1 minute here, guys. Nope, we are out of time. The Mask is the last one.
All right.
So we got through 322, assuming I didn't have any repeats. That is pretty good. I was gonna be happy with a couple hundred. And you guys helped a lot.
I choked. I was trying to think of, like... Because...
That's a lot.
From, like, 6 months ago, I would have been able to tell you all of the, like, ones that are, like, in the public domain.
Oh, and yeah, we didn't even get the Mystery Men stuff, Goofster. No, good call. I'm sure there's parody things that I was hoping to get to that I didn't get to. The Mask is a hero in the movie. Senior Sticks. I'm proud of what we accomplished here, Jason. Obviously, there were going to be lots of things we couldn't get to. But 322, that's a pretty good number.
Yeah.
And we got a little obscure here and there. I'm also sure that there's some major stuff we didn't even think of, especially at Marvel.
Yeah.
I feel like we left a lot of Marvel out.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. Well, that was quite the brain exercise. And we're going to go ahead and go to break. We're going to come back. Jason's got some kind of a cool segment for us. I have no idea what he wants to talk about. And then we're going to take your questions if you want to ask us anything. And then right at the end of the show, we're going to attempt a song. I hope my voice holds out. But we're going to try it out. America Chavez, I wish I'd thought of. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back after about 4 minutes. And we're back. Thanks as always for joining us. If you're still watching live right now, and thanks for looking at this later on. We came up with 322 superheroes in the first hour, and as Played Out says, I am spent. My brain is absolute soup now, which is why I'm excited to let Jayson do all of the talking for the next 10 to 15 minutes or more. Jayson, can you handle a segment right now?
Yep.
That was a lot, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
What the heck is the name of the other Falcon that's in Brave New World?
Oh, God, I don't know that guy. I hate that guy. I can't think of his name right off.
The other one.
I don't know. I keep thinking there's like maybe a Guardian Earth that we missed somewhere.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. And then there's another kind of obscure character I was trying to think of. Oh, and then I could have said some more recent stuff like Radiant Black and Geiger. We just reviewed those recently on Comic Book Late Night. Wish I'd thought of that. Oh, Torres, that's his name. I don't know why Cinematographic remembers that guy, but I hate that guy. Anyway, all right, Jayson, let's switch gears completely now. And it's going to be hard not to just the whole rest of the time think of stuff that we didn't get to in our list. That was really fun, though. And thanks for all the participation in the comments. All right, Jayson, what would you like to talk about today? I'm assuming it's music.
It is.
Okay, go ahead.
So you guys I'm hoping you guys like this segment because
Jayson has been listening to like 6 albums a day or something.
Yeah. So basically, between the last time I did this segment, this is 4 new albums that I recommend.
I don't think we said Spider-Woman.
We did.
We said Spider-Girl.
No, we said Batwoman, but we didn't say
Batwoman. Did we even get Spider-Girl? Did we even get...
I don't think
we got her either. Jeez. Well, because we got Spider-Gwen, who went by Spider-Girl at one point, but I don't think we got May Parker, Mayday.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So, I come back to this segment quite a bit. 4 new albums that I recommend that I listened to for the first time over the past month. I recommend to you. Between this time,
I never said Captain Planet. I said it at the Senior Sticks. I said at the start of the show we could say Captain Planet. Never said Captain Planet.
Between last time do
you have a tattoo of anything that I forgot to say? I don't think anyway.
Maybe.
No, I don't. Sorry, good.
Oh, friggin'
we're still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still thinking of it. As a relation of the Bat.
Oh yeah. In fact, before we started this, I had that in the back of my mind.
Yeah. Dang it.
Never got to that.
That's a really good book.
Yeah.
Like, I love Agent of the Bat.
Oh, have you read some of that?
Yeah.
The art's nice.
It's really good, yeah.
And it's got great covers.
So between the last time I did 4 new albums that I've listened to that I recommend, and this time I listened to 30 new albums.
30?
Yeah.
All new?
Yeah, all stuff that I had never heard before. So,
but, when you say new, do you mean, within the last certain amount of years?
No.
Or, oh, okay, just stuff you've never heard.
New for me. Albums that I've never listened to that you guys should listen to.
Okay.
So I have 4 albums again. Starting with an album that I don't know how I never really listened to, but somehow I missed it. This is They Might Be Giants, My Murdered Remains.
Oh yeah.
I had never heard this album before. It wasn't put out on streaming, so I just never bothered with it.
Yeah, I didn't either, honestly.
It's great. You guys should listen to it.
I've heard it now because of you, but I hadn't listened to it
before. I don't know if it's better than I Like Fun, but it's about on the same level.
And came out around the same time.
And came out in the same year.
So this would have been 2018. Okay.
This is the second Dallas Song album from 2018 because they did it again. I don't know how they did it twice in 3 years.
That's nuts.
But yeah, basically they put out a song once a week for 52 weeks, except that year they skipped August.
And that's how you got Glean and Phone Power and Why. Yeah.
and My Murder Remains. So there's a lot of just kind of fun stuff on there. There's a song about ampersands and
That's
love.
Fun. I missed that one.
There's a song about communism. There's a lot of really neat topics on there.
Neat topics like communism.
Yeah, and violin cases. Just lots of really fun stuff. So you guys should check it out. It has and there's a lot of like microtones in there. I don't know why Linnell was so obsessed with that.
He was obsessed with that.
That year, but whatever.
I heard an interview with him where he could not stop talking about them.
Yeah. Although it's not as much as like King Gizzard or whatever. Second album that I recommend is another Apples in Stereo. This is Tone Soul Evolution. This is their second album from 1997. And it's probably my second favorite Apples in Stereo album. They did a song for the Powerpuff Girls, so you might know them. And they're just really fun. They go back to a lot of 60s psychedelic stuff, and they mostly make just a lot of super fun, like upbeat stuff. And they're part of the whole Elephant Six thing, so I mostly listen to that this month. So I was trying to...
It's real poppy, it's real kitschy.
Yeah, I was trying to pick 4 albums that, like, at least half of them, at least 2 of them weren't Elephant Six, because I listened to, like, 20 Elephant Six albums. So the other one is In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. This is, like, on top 10 lists for like best indie albums
now real
ever.
Quick, can I suggest there's almost no chance that John Flansburgh has not heard and likes Apples in Stereo.
Yeah
I'd about guarantee you he likes that band.
Yeah,
right?
I should throw in an ask for that.
Yeah, you should ask him about that.
I should All
anyway
right.
Jason has interacted with Flansy a few times over,
because you can do that if you go to their Tumblr.
Oh, Tumblr. Yeah, that's what it is. I was thinking Instagram or something, but it wasn't
They're the only, like, people who still use Tumblr, but... so yeah, In the Aeroplane Over the Sea is a weird... So, I had never heard of this before, but psychedelic folk.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
It's very interesting. And it's very just like, you know, it's kind of like emo indie rock, but it's also got a lot of folk stuff. And yeah, it's a really interesting album. There's a lot of like acoustic stuff on it that's really neat. And then the last album I listened to today because I went through a ton of Radiohead today, and I had heard 2 Radiohead songs ever, and then I decided to go through their whole discography. So I'm 6 albums in, 6.5. I'm in the middle of In Rainbows right now.
That's some Smallville trivia for you. Clark asked Lana to a Radiohead concert in the first season.
Really?
Yeah, that happens.
Weird. So the Radiohead album I put here is actually one you might not expect, but Amnesiac was actually my favorite album that I listened to. It's their 5th album, and it was recorded around at the same time as Kid A, which is an insane album. Like, both of those are like, this is more of a actual musical album than Kid A is, I think, but they're both very like, they're playing around with a lot of different sounds. There's a lot of just weird stuff where you kind of just need to sit in your bed and turn the lights down and listen to it and not do anything else, because it's just really interesting. But Amnesiac,
well, Cinematographic, I don't know if Lana actually did listen to Radiohead, but Clark invited her to that concert. Yeah. I don't know if he listened to Radiohead, really, but Lex had tickets, so I don't know. Nicholas Bodo says In Rainbows is my favorite album of all time. Have you heard that?
I've heard. I'm in the middle of it right now.
Oh, you're in the middle of it?
Yeah,
okay. Sorry, did you say that?
I did, yeah.
I was reading, apologies.
Yeah, a lot of people say, you know, OK Computer is like the best album.
That's like
of
the
all
only
time,
one I've heard of,
right?
I think. Yeah.
And it's really good. I think it's on par with the Bends. Because I really liked that album too. But that's a lot more like 90s rock, and this is just something completely different. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. But You and Whose Army like really stood out to me. That's I think a really good song. And yeah, there's some really interesting stuff in there. So yeah, there's 4 new albums that you should listen to.
That's
4,
awesome.
not
man.
new, but 4 albums that you should try.
That you just
That
heard.
I just listened to.
Have you considered, Jason, at some point looking into becoming a DJ?
I have thought about that. Yeah.
Because you would have such an eclectic sound.
Yeah.
You know? And it might be, like, out there enough that you'd have a hard time booking gigs with it. I don't know. But you'd be real different.
Yeah.
You'd play a lot of the kind of stuff that most people just wouldn't even think to play that would still be like fun and upbeat and good party music.
Yeah.
Like you'd come up with good background stuff.
Go,
That's just not what people usually play.
Yeah.
Well, just the whole Elephant Six thing in general would be good for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least some of it.
Yeah, I think half the bands are very like fun. Neutral Milk Hotel, not as much. But, you know, that's very like, oh, I'm super sad. I'm gonna listen to some In the Airplane over the sea.
Nicholas Bodo didn't know Smallville X had a great taste in music. Well, it might have been that was just one of the only good bands that got that close to Smallville. Like I don't know. It's supposed to be a small town, but I think they might have gone to Metropolis for it, or were trying to. I can't remember. Like naturally,
Did they
there was
actually go to a radio?
No, there was a car crash and it didn't work out.
God.
There was a crypto freak trying to kill them and it didn't work, or whatever it was, and it didn't work out. I forget which episode it was, but I just know that there was a car crash and it didn't happen. Yeah. Well, thanks for those album suggestions, Jason.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to? This has nothing to do with the things that you mentioned, but this just came to my brain for whatever reason. Have you ever listened to any Ben Folds 5? Because I would be curious to see if you like him.
There's a lot of crossover between Ben Folds and TMBG.
Oh, really?
But I haven't actually like listened.
What do you mean by crossover?
Like in the community.
Oh, there's just a lot of people that like Ben Folds that are into TMBG.
TMBG, yeah.
Along with us, okay.
Yeah. And same with Elephant Six.
Yeah, how much of the stuff that you've gone off and listened to has been recommendations from your TMBG base?
Right now, it's just that.
Because we've talked about this. Jason is really involved with the They Might Be
Yeah.
Giants community and is good friends with a lot of those people now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now it's just that. Because I listened through Apple's Stereo, and then I listened through Neutral Milk Hotel and the Gerbils, and oh my gosh, and all that Elephant Stick stuff. And I need to play you some Elf Power, because that's also a really good band. And you guys should listen to that band too.
You've talked about it. I've never listened to it.
It's more in the vein of Apples and Stereo. And then they got me into XTC, and they got me into Ween. And
XTC I couldn't do. I tried.
Yeah, I might try to play you a different album.
Okay.
It was just that specific sound.
I tried. I couldn't get into it.
But Dad, that's really Supergirl. And Radiohead even.
Yeah.
Got me into that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avatar Desto says, I feel like it was some Smallville writer that was like, what do kids listen to these days? Oh yeah, Radiohead.
But like,
which is funny because obviously there's a lot of music in Smallville. Smallville's a really music heavy show, for better or worse. And I got into a lot of stuff because of that show, but it's hit and miss. And I'm very nostalgic for some music from that period because of it. What's weird is I don't think that episode had any Radiohead in it. Like, it's weird that came up. And I don't think they used any music.
are you even allowed to do that without
No, you'd have to.
Do you have to?
You'd have to sign on. I mean, you'd have to pay for the license
in the script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, to just say it? No.
Yeah. To say, oh, I'm going to a Radiohead concert.
No.
But, okay.
If you were gonna play the music, you'd need to license it. But no, I'm pretty sure you just say anything. You could be like, we're gonna go see Elton John. Like, I'm pretty sure you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the Q&A section. It's time for Ask Me Anything, and you guys, just as it says on the screen, ask me anything, and we'll talk about whatever you guys want to until the end of the show. We've got a good 40 minutes or so, and we can end a little bit early if we don't have a lot of takers. We've got kind of a small crowd tonight. But Jayson, why don't you start with that super chat?
Yep.
We've got at least one Patreon question, and then you guys feel free to throw in more super chats if you want to support the show, and we really appreciate you if you do that. But otherwise, just regular questions in the comments is totally cool, and we'll try to answer some of those for you. Go ahead, Jayson.
We have a super chat from Mutele.
Thanks, man. Oh, hold on, I gotta get my gun. Just every time. I used to be able to just reach over, but I got this big TV here now. Go ahead.
Mutele says, which Burton/Schumacher villain do you think Gene Hackman's Luthor would team up with? Also, thoughts on The Social Network getting a sequel?
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm curious to see how that works out. I'll work my way backwards. I love The Social Network. I think that's one of the
really
greatest movies of all time.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's an excellent film. That acting, that writing, and well, I like Sorkin a lot. That writer is part of it, and anyway, I should show you that. It's a really good character study. Regardless of how true to life or not it is, that's spectacular. I don't know what that sequel's gonna be like, but if it's that same team, then I'm not gonna be able to help but be excited about it. Burton Schumacher villain that Hackman's Luthor would team up with. Let me think. I'm gonna go with. I really want to say Mr. Freeze. Just because I want to see that. It's going to be Hackman and Schwarzenegger.
No, Hackman and Bane.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Where like Otis dies and he's got to get like a new dumb henchman.
Yeah.
So he ends up with Bane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Lex always goes well, even that version, like with a scientist that can build him stuff.
Yeah.
And besides the Riddler, there aren't really any others, and I feel like he would personality clash too much with the Riddler. I think the Riddler would get on his nerves. And like Two-Face, I don't see as a fit. Obviously, Joker's not really a fit. Although we team up with Lex and Joker in comics and animated series and stuff a lot, so it would be interesting to see that attempted with those two versions where you have Nicholson, where you have we have like the what am I trying to say? The land grab version of Lex and the homicidal artist version of the Joker. Like, how could you even put those together in any way? I don't know. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm going with Mr. Freeze.
All right.
Thanks for the question. Alex Barron, let's be honest, all of Schumacher's villains would get on Lex's nerves. Well, yes, absolutely.
What about DeVito Penguin?
I mean, I don't see him
We're
teaming
gonna
up
with
well
anyone?
with anybody.
Yeah.
It would all turn out like Catwoman.
Well,
What?
maybe Edward Nygma? I don't know.
I think they'd work out better than he and Catwoman did just because, like, he wouldn't want to sleep with him. That version. Although, in Gotham, those two specific characters actually did have sort of a gay relationship.
Really?
So that's interesting. Just that I made that joke. Because then Gotham actually sort of did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them wasn't interested in the other one in the other. I think it was like Penguin was obsessed with the Riddler, but he wasn't interested.
Dude, what about Riddler and Lex?
Well, I said that. That's the closest other one that I could see kind of working, but I feel like he would get too much on Lex's nerves.
I don't think Forever Two-Face would work.
No.
Well,
no, I didn't say that.
I feel like Forever Two-Face is too close to Gene Hackman's Lex. I don't know.
You think?
I mean,
he's just kind of doing a bad Joker impression, or sort of the same thing
kind of,
Jim Carrey's doing. Anyway, moving right along.
The Amalgam Nation has a Patreon question for you.
Oh, thanks.
What are the dumbest comics that are considered key issues?
Well, keys are very often introductions to characters, big or small. So a key issue is anytime we bring in it's like the first appearance of a character or something that is considered significant occurs.
Yeah.
So then, by definition, the dumbest keys would be, and just because it's key doesn't mean it's very valuable. There are key issues that wind up in dollar bins that nobody really cares about, but they're still technically keys. But and I'm not thinking of any great examples right off the top of my head, but the dumbest keys, especially if they're very, very valuable, I would say the dumbest keys would be the most valuable books that introduce characters that you hate or that are dumb. Like the introduction of Punchline, whatever that is. Like she's a dumb character. Or
did we say Punchline?
Well, that's not a hero.
That's a.
But I don't think. I think Punchline is another stupid Joker henchman. Or and I'm just thinking of dumb Joker people right now. But like her or Joker's daughter or like these would be keys where you just kind of roll your eyes at them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other really good examples. Oh, like the first appearance of Paul. That'd be a key issue. In Amazing Spider-Man. Like, that guy sucks. Everybody hates that guy. He's introduced just to piss you off because Peter and Mary Jane are never going to get married. Like, and then he's super convoluted and, like, from another universe, and it's awful. But, yeah. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say the dumbest key right now is the introduction of Paul. Probably. Surely that's considered a key at this point. Anyway. All right, what else you
got? Nicholas Bodo. If you were stuck on an island, would you rather be only able to read and watch Spawn or Smallville?
Wow. That's kind of tough. Because I'm honestly sick of both of them. I think Spawn got me closer to a nervous breakdown in having to like review it every day and make a series out of it, and it breaks my brain ultimately a little bit more. Like it's even more retconning more often than Smallville is. On the other hand, Spawn would at least give you a variety of different media.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to do comics, and I mean, this is what I did with Spawn here. You'd be, and why Spawn was kind of right for that show, because it wasn't just comics. Which is why if I ever do Spawn Year 2, it will be immediately less interesting because it'll only be comics.
Yeah.
There hasn't been hardly anything else. And Smallville would give you a TV show, and I guess if you could do everything related to Smallville, you'd get the comics also. Mm-hmm. And so there'd be a little bit, but Spawn has a good animated series, at least the first and third seasons. Because the second season is just kind of boring. It's not terrible, but it's just a little bit dull. And there's like diamonds in the rough. There's good things here and there. And then Smallville is more of a mixed bag to me. So anyway, if I have to pick, I guess I'm saying Smallville.
Yeah.
But it's real close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun question.
Yeah.
I think about those two things together quite a bit. You'd say Spawn?
Yeah.
That's because you haven't read it.
Yeah, I haven't read much, but
I know you've watched some episodes of Spawn here, but until you've actually had to read through that stuff.
No, but here's the thing.
And also, it would depend on whether I was
so bad.
It would depend on whether I was allowed to leave stuff out. If I had to do it like Spawn here, where you have to do everything, but if I can not have to deal with Curse of the Spawn, which is not hyperbolically the worst comic series ever written ever.
So do I start with that?
No. If you want to hate Spawn, then sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to start with.
Thomas Lowe, Spawn Year 2, The Madness Continues. Nicholas Boda, Smallville is probably more lucid than Spawn. Believe it or not, it is. And even though there is a lot of retconning that happens in Smallville, Spawn, like I said, does a lot more of it and restarts a lot. Even when it's pretending like it doesn't. Like, Spawn actually has a full-on soft reboot at this point. Mm-hmm. But it did plenty of stuff that should have constituted before that.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Anything else?
We have a question from Cinematographic.
Yeah.
Here's a curious question. Does Clark have, this is Superman Clark, have any Halloween-themed villains besides maybe Bizarro, that is?
The first thing that comes to mind is Silver Banshee.
Yeah.
Silver Banshee's very Halloween-y. Because she's got, like, a ghost face, like, skeleton thing going on.
Yeah.
She'd be cool to dress up for as for Halloween. I think I would make the argument that Superman's Rogues Gallery does have a decent number of, like, scary looking would be good for Halloween kinds of villains. Not as many, like, it's probably the third of superhero Rogues Galleries if you don't count Spawn. Like, Batman obviously has the most, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. And then Spider-Man is a close second with Hobgoblin and stuff like that. But Spider-Man, like, evil scary clowns are good for Halloween. Scarecrow, good for Halloween. The ventriloquist, that seems very Halloween-y. Like, you could make a case for most of his Rogues Gallery. Anybody that comes from an asylum, Victor Zsasz, that's a haunted house kind of character. I mean, you would expect to pop out at you in a haunted house.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that. But
look at all my scars.
But let's count down a few for Superman. I could even see the argument for Toyman. To a degree, but Metallo, like scary cyborg guy.
Nicholas Bodo says absolute Brainiac.
Well, absolute Brainiac is friggin' horrifying. So I mean, I don't know. The more I'm thinking about it, maybe quite a bit less than Batman and Spider-Man, but like to some degree.
Batman has
Parasite,
mostly Halloween villains.
Batman is mostly Halloween villains. Yeah.
Yeah. Parasite. Yeah.
As
you can make
evidenced by The Long Halloween. Yeah. Which utilizes most of them. Yeah. You don't even have to do very much to make it feel like Halloween. All you have to do is set it at Halloween and you're done.
Yep.
It'd be fun if Batman did a story that was like the inverse of Christmas in July, that was like Halloween in like March.
Halloween in March.
or something like that. Like just in the dead of spring.
When are we gonna get like Batman the Long Valentine's Day or something?
Yeah.
Like, when are we gonna get like
that's good. The only other superhero I can think of that does as much holiday stuff as Batman is the Tick, because it has all these Halloween specials.
Oh my gosh, I don't even... Yeah.
It has a million Halloween specials. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I just got this from Austin today. Yeah. And I don't usually read... And this is just a headline. I didn't read this whole review. He just sent me this, but I gotta read it because it's so funny. So I've been on the fence about whether I'm going to review Tron Ares. I'm a little curious about it.
Yeah,
it's
Nine Inch Nails
it's had
movie.
and it's had some decent previews. The more recent ones make it look less likely to be good, a little bit less inviting. Mm-hmm. But this cracked me up.
Is this gonna make you not see it or see it?
I don't know, because I mean, it's possible that I won't agree with this guy, but whoever this is. He didn't give me a source on this. He just sent me a screenshot. But whoever reviewed this gave it a 1 star out of 5.
Wow.
And the title, I just want to read this because it's such a good title, is Tron Ares is so bad, it makes you wish AI would hurry up and destroy Hollywood.
God. Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to read it. He said, a shambolic film populated by some of the most aggressively charmless characters ever seen in a blockbuster. And it's starring Jared Leto, and that was the big thing I was afraid of. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go. I've been on the fence about it. Austin asked me the other day if we were going to be reviewing comics on Monday. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, I didn't know if you wanted to review Tron Ares. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out.
I'm not going with you. I don't like Tron.
Yeah, Jayson just doesn't like Tron.
No, I don't like that.
What if I make
movie?
you?
I don't.
What if I make you go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag you.
Hey,
But don't you love 9 Inch Nails?
there were, man.
Would you go ahead and read this super chat for us?
We have another super chat from Mutali. Thanks, Mutali.
Thanks, Mutal. I appreciate you, buddy.
Mutali says, which hero endured the most childhood trauma? Daredevil losing his sight and dad, or Bruce Wayne losing his parents?
I really appreciate it when I get a question like that actually has options. There's which hero had the most childhood trauma, and then my brain explodes.
Yeah.
It's like, because obviously you've got to have the tragic background for most of these characters. Mm-hmm. It's like, how do you choose? So thank you for narrowing it down to 2. Which do you think is the most traumatic?
Bruce Wayne, but only because he keeps flashing back to it, like, every movie and, like, every other friggin' comic story. It's like, oh man, remember that time that my parents died? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I really like your argument that it's like, just looking at the evidence of the way these 2 men handle it, one of them seems more traumatized. Yeah. It's not even which event is more traumatizing, it's which of these guys seems more traumatized.
Right.
I think it's Batman.
Yeah. I don't know Daredevil super well.
Which is amazing, because Daredevil lost his sight over it.
Right. But I feel like that's more of just like an issue, like, oh man, I can't see, not...
Well, he got powers with it too.
Right. Bruce Wayne just dressed up like a bat. I don't, like, that is the most, like, trauma, I don't know, inducing thing that you can do.
Well, and then one of them embodies the devil, and one of them embodies a bat, and like one of these is naturally darker than the other one. And like, there's that. And like, Batman... they both are clearly somewhat traumatized, but I feel like Matt Murdock, at least publicly, at least outwardly, kind of, it seems to handle it better. Yeah. There's also the fact that one of them grew up with wealth and privilege, and the other one was living on the street and his dad was barely getting by. Yeah. And so you could argue that he's going to handle trauma better, and it's going to blindside Bruce a lot harder, and he's going to take it harder because it's much more of a topsy-turvy world that he winds up with, where both of them, their worlds get turned upside down, of course, and Batman loses both of his parents. Yeah. Where Matt had already lost his mother. Like, Matt already arguably had a somewhat difficult, if not traumatic past, right? Whereas Bruce had he had everything handed to him.
And then a traumatic event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say it's worse for Bruce. Mm-hmm. Just because he'd never dealt with any, like he couldn't have been remotely, and nobody can be prepared for that. Yeah. He couldn't be even sort of close to kind of prepared. Yeah. This is a great question the more we're talking about it.
Avatar Destro says, just saying, Batman Daredevil would have been a better crossover than Batman Deadpool.
Yes, but I think they were trying to go for something that had never been done before first. Mm-hmm. There is a Batman Daredevil book in the 90s. I'm glad you brought this up, because I keep hearing people, and I'm with you, Batman Deadpool was an odd choice to start with. It's like, who's ever been asking for that? But in their defense, because I even said last night on Comic Late Night that, because we talked about the announcement for the new Superman Spider-Man book, which is kind of an anniversary thing, because that was done 40 years ago, and now they're doing it again. Now that they're doing they're going to be doing crossovers, and I said they should have led with that, because more people would have been excited about that, and it would have kicked this whole thing off if they're going to keep doing more of them. But if they're thinking, we don't want to invite comparison right away to things we've done before, and we want to do something brand new, I get why they wouldn't do a Daredevil Batman or a Superman Spider-Man, etc., etc. But the Deadpool Batman thing is just a weird cross that, again, nobody's asking for. These are not two characters that people tend to think of in the same sentence, or compare and contrast, or like to look at the differences in worldview. It's just the ideology. It's not that interesting. And Superman, Spider-Man, there's more like interesting, clear comparisons. It's not the most obvious thing to put together, but more so than that, of course, and that's why we did it back in the day. So I'm just saying, in their defense, the Marvel one is terrible. Hopefully the DC one turns out to be pretty good.
Yeah.
But in their defense, I see why they wanted to go to something that they'd never done before. But also, it looks very cash grabby, where it's just, who are our most popular characters, as opposed to who are two interesting characters to see together that we've never seen before. But again, a lot of the stuff that you'd want to see has been done in the past. It's just been decades now. Teen Titans and X-Men has been done, if memory serves. I know Perez did Avengers X-Men, which is really, really good. Or Avengers X-Men. Sorry, Justice League Avengers? Justice League X-Men. Justice League Avengers. I'm pretty sure it's Avengers. I'm pretty sure. Whatever his crossover was really good.
They should make
I reviewed that.
JLA.
JLA.
The Justice League of Avengers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. We did. Yeah, that's the thing is, it was such a big deal to do the huge event where we had both universes fight each other and we amalgamated them. But I think some people even at the time didn't realize just how much DC Marvel crossover there had been before, and treated it like it was a big deal that they were crossing at all.
Yeah.
But we did Batman Punisher then, we did Superman Silver Surfer. Which I have, and wanted to review when both of those movies came out, and I didn't think of it until it was a little bit later. I may still do that. I pulled that out. I may still try to review that. But then you had Batman Punisher. That happened. Those are the three I can think of right now in the 90s. And then before that, again, you had several things, like Superman, Spider-Man, like I said, I think Avengers and Justice League and Teen Titans and X-Men.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, we have another super chat from Matele. Would you and Jayson rather be blipped or voided? I think we've answered this question before.
It's fun though. I can't remember if we answered this either. I mean,
I'd rather be voided, but
the obvious thing is well, okay, here's the thing. It depends on this is I think the correct answer to this question. And if I've answered this before, hopefully this is cooler than the way I answered it before. But I think the correct answer is, would you rather deal with trauma in the moment or trauma later on? Although it would feel like it was in the moment regardless, I guess. But what I mean is, if you'd have to face down your darkest demons, your worst events in your past if you get voided.
Yeah, but only for like a few hours.
And then you come out. And in the blip, nothing happens to you in the interim, but then 5 years later you come back and you have to deal with starting your life over and the fact that everybody you know is 5 years older. And no, definitely the blip is worse.
Yeah, that's 5 years.
Definitely the blip is worse.
If we're going off of what happens in Thunderbolts, if we are in that city when it gets voided, and I mean, it only takes it doesn't even isn't it not even night? It's day again.
Yeah.
When they it's only been a few hours.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not very long. But you don't have to. You have to face your demons in the same way.
And I'm
but when you come back, your whole life is turned upside down.
I'm like Bucky. I've had a great life.
That's definitely. That was really funny. I still say it would have been nice to see more of their past, get those scenes where they have to face that. But with the blip, something that we don't deal with enough, and I mean, I think Marvel just in general didn't deal enough with the aftermath with that. I was worried that would happen, and when they did, sometimes it seemed a little bit superficial. I think what you got in WandaVision was pretty good. But one of the big things I don't think we deal enough with is how weird it would be, especially depending on how old you were, to suddenly be 5 years older or 5 years younger than your spouse.
Yeah.
That would be very strange, especially if you're young and newlyweds.
Yeah.
Imagine you get married at 23, and you have to live for 5 years thinking that your spouse had died. And then she comes back, and she's still 23, but you're 28. And maybe you moved on. I mean, it's worse if you move on, obviously, but let's say you never settled down with anybody. Either you never got over it, or you just never found that person. And then now she's back. I'm just saying she because like you and I are talking. Let's just say like we're dudes that were married to a woman, and she wants life to go on the way it was. You're 5 years older than her now. That would just be so strange.
Yeah.
And let's say there was already an age gap. Let's do it that way. Let's say you were 28 and she was 23, and the 5 years is not that crazy. But now you're 33 and she's 23. Yeah. And you're like, well, I would have never dated a girl 10 years younger than me. But we got married when it was like 5, and now the age gap is doubled. Imagine that.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that. That'd be crazy.
The MCU is so freaking weird. I don't know.
Well, it was this compromise of how do we make sure that there are repercussions to this without. And so much of a cheat that nobody has to deal with any negative consequences. Yes, demographic. He's talking about the Void from Thunderbolts. But anyway, that's an interesting question. Maybe we have talked about that before, but I'm glad it came up again because I hadn't really thought about that angle on it. Jayson, you see any other questions, or do you want to go on to our last segment for the evening?
Let's just go on to our last segment.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I've been talking this whole time. Hopefully my voice holds out. But we're gonna do an old now. Oh, that's 30 years, man. God. But we're gonna do a 90s song for you. I just reviewed Funeral for a Friend the other day, which is part of Death of Superman. So we thought we'll do a Superman song for you. And I'm gonna turn down my gain a little bit so that we don't blow you out because this requires it's hard not to get loud with this one. And we're just gonna go without any percussion tonight. Do you worry that you're not liked? How long till you break? You're happy cause you smile, but how much can you fake? An ordinary boy, an ordinary name, but ordinary's just not good enough today. And a woohoo, a woohoo, a woohoo, a woohoo, a woohoo, a woohoo. Alone, 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 alone. I'm thinking why, yeah, Superman's dead, yeah. Is it in my head, yeah. We'll just laugh instead. I worry about the weather, whether or not you should hate. And are you worried about your faith? Kneel down and obey. You're happy you're in love. You need someone to hate. An ordinary girl, an ordinary waste. But ordinary's just not good enough today. Alone, 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 alone. I'm thinking why, yeah. Superman's dead, yeah. Well, is it in my head, yeah. We'll just laugh instead. I worry about the weather, whether or not you should hate. A woohoo, a woohoo, a woohoo. A woohoo, a woohoo, a woohoo. wah, woohoo, wah, woohoo, wah, woohoo. Why, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why, yeah, yeah. Yeah, why, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why, yeah, yeah. Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know that the world's a subway, subway? Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know that the world's a subway, subway? That the world's a subway, subway. Doesn't any, doesn't any, doesn't any, that the world's a subway, subway. That the world's a subway, subway. Good job. Well, everybody, thanks a lot for watching the Captain Logan Show. We appreciate you, and we will be back again next week. The rest of this week is going to be a little bit different because Austin can't make it tomorrow or Friday night. So I'm kind of on the fence about what I'm doing tomorrow night. I'm going to save... I hate putting off a request again, especially because we're going to be changing up the last couple weeks this month, too. But I really like having him there for those, and he and I always do those together. So, and I'm not going to have another co-host tomorrow night. So, I might do a collection video. I might do some kind of a blind watch stream. I haven't decided yet for sure, but I'll let you know tomorrow. Probably a collection video. I've been back and forth. And then Friday night, Jayson and I are going to do a blind watch of a superhero movie that he's never seen before in lieu of the Superhero Rewind commentary project. So it will be a superhero movie commentary, but it won't count for the commentary project, and I'm not going to prep for it at all. And neither is Jayson. So we're just going to watch it together.
Have you put out that poll?
I have put the poll out. Do you want to know what's winning right now?
Yeah, I do want to know what's winning.
So quick plug, patreon.com/geekvolution. And originally I meant for this to just be the $10 patrons, but I actually accidentally posted it to all of Patreon. So if you're even at the $2 tier, you can put in for this poll. So once again, quick plug for Patreon. You actually can get in on this one even at the bottom tier. We got more questions from Patreon, it turns out. Okay. And so we'll make sure and hit some of those next week. All right. Because the rest of the month after that is going to be Spooky Mania, and we're not going to have more Captain Logan Show. Come on for a couple of those, Jayson, if you've got time, especially Wednesdays. I shall try. Okay, so right now, so I'll just go ahead and let you guys know what movies Jayson picked. So he went with mostly not good movies. Yeah. But one of them is good, and the one that is good is in second place right now. Oh, wow. So, Jayson... so again, these are all superhero movies Jayson has never seen, yes. And we're going to watch one of them blind on Friday. Superman 3, Catwoman, Green Lantern, Howard the Duck, and Blade 2.
What's winning?
And right now, it is looking likely that we will end up having to watch Howard the Duck. Okay. Howard the Duck is sitting at 38% right now. Wow, okay. And Blade 2 is at a close second with 30. And earlier today, they were switched. Oh. So it is still possibly anybody's game. We only had 13 votes, and there are significantly more patrons than that. So, and again, just the $2 tier. So get in on that if you would rather see, especially if you'd rather see Blade 2 happen, because that's the one that has a better shot right now. But Superman 3 has no votes.
Superman 3 has no votes.
No votes. And nobody wants to have to sit through that. Yeah. And Catwoman and Green Lantern have 15% each. So I even broke down the percentages for you. So it's anybody's game right now. You can go in and change that up if you're so inclined. Yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week, and hopefully tomorrow or Friday. Have a great week. See you later.
Bye.
I was Captain Logan. This is Jayson. Bye.
I was Jay. Yeah.
I wanna take you for a ride.